So, welcome everyone to the free Thursday evening Tao Calligraphy Field session. We're so grateful that we can come into this Tao Calligraphy field so that we can transform our lives. And, excuse me, before we begin, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Annette Omoro, and I am a certified master teacher of the Tao Academy. I am also one of the co-owners with my two daughters, um, Chiemi and Laurie, of the Satori Family Wellness Center. Excuse me, my throat. Okay, there we normally post this on Facebook or YouTube. So there are many that who are not on the line at this time do not know who I am. So that's why we introduce ourselves. So I'm so grateful to be here, and it's really my honor to be in this field. And we need to be so grateful to our teacher for his generosity. Because to be in this Tao calligraphy field, the frequency and the vibration is so high that when you just go into the presence of the field, you can just feel the greatest love. Because when he writes all of these calligraphies, he connects with the source, and the source will pour into the calligraphies the 10 greatest qualities, which is greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest compassion, greatest light, greatest humility, greatest harmony, greatest flourishing, greatest gratitude, greatest service, and greatest enlightenment. And so you can feel this high frequency because these are all the Tao. When we say Da I, that I have here, Da I, greatest love. The Da means the source, the Tao. So the frequency is very high. But right now, I just mentioned that when you see the level 1 Tao calligraphies, the ones that are in the circle, the frequency and vibration is even higher. And that's the reason why we should be so grateful that Master Shah has given us permission to use it at least once a week as a complimentary gift to all those who would like to come and be in the field. And because normally, we need to honor for it because of the high frequency. And, today was a very special day because Master Shah launched his mastershah.tv. And so you need to go to um, his TV station show so that you can hear about the miraculous, uh, stories of so many people who actually traced the Tao calligraphy. And so today's story was about Carmen, and I think I did put her video on, but we saw her um, in person today. So, and she is looking so well. So we're very grateful that they showed us because I think the videos that we saw may have been about 5 years, and so you want to know how they're doing today, right? And she said she was doing fine, and you can tell by what she looked like. She looked so wonderful. So that is the power of the Tao calligraphy. And um, our teacher, when we talk about people's profession, I went to school to become a teacher, and Master Shah has so many that you can tell that he is really one of a kind. He is not only a renowned healer or a grand Tao grandmaster or a grandmaster of all these ancient arts like Tai Chi, Qigong, Feng Shui, Tao calligraphy, Kung Fu. I mean, being grandmaster, you need to be, you know, good, right? Excellent. But he accomplished all of that. Not only that, he is an author. And, he wrote about 27 books, and 11 of these books were on the New York Times best selling list, the best authors list. So you can imagine he is a very accomplished person, and he's not like an ordinary man, and that's the reason why he can create these powerful calligraphies. He's also the founder of the Love Peace Harmony Foundation, which helps people all around the world, those who are suffering. And right now, one of the projects is that, you know, he uh, donated a lot of the foundation's money to these wells in Africa because he saw a video of children going into the well to get water, clean water. And they had to use children because the hole is so small, so they climb down, then they get a bucket of water, and they walk miles, to get these clean water. So that's one of the projects. I think we all already have maybe several of these wells going, and so we are very grateful that we can serve in this way. So at this time, Master Shah is always saying, if you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. So today we're going to taste. We're going to experience the Tao calligraphy, because if you want to know if the Tao calligraphy is powerful, we need to experience it. And that's the reason why we have this Thursday evening session, so that we can be together to experience the field. Today when they were explaining things, he said, sometimes you don't feel anything, but the most subtle things that happen to you may be the most powerful. But he said, don't worry, something is happening spiritually. So today what we're going to do is we're going to experience the field. And as I said, I will now share the level 1 Tao calligraphy field. And so this field is so high in frequency and vibration that, as I said, we keep it in our hearts, but do not take any photos of it. Okay, so let us honor heaven's wish. And I will share the 3, at this time, calligraphies, powerful calligraphies. Okay, I will point to Da'ai, greatest love. This one is Da Quan Shu, greatest forgiveness. And this one is Da He She, greatest harmony. But each of these calligraphies have the 10 greatest qualities. So even if I am tracing this one here, Da He She, greatest harmony, I also can feel the love, the forgiveness, the compassion, the light. Many of you who have third eye openings, your channels are open. As I just turned on the field, some of you could see that light radiating out from the calligraphies. Some of you could see it, some of you could feel it, some of you may not have felt it, but you are in that field. And so this is such a sacred space we are in. So we are truly, truly blessed to be here. So what we're going to do today, to do the first practice, is I want you to make a request. If you are having any challenges in your life at this time, make a request to heaven and ask the field to please, dear the Tao calligraphy, and we're going to use Da Quan Shu. Okay, I just got guided. Use Da Quan Shu to trace. So what I'll do is I'll put, even if I have just Da Quan Shu, we are still in the field because the field has been activated for this purpose. And so let us go to Da Quan Shu. I will go, because there might be many new people, this circle represents the Tao. Okay, so you go around this circle 3 times, you trace Because when you're tracing, what happens is you're connecting and melding with the source. And then you go to the inside. And this is the pathway to the Tao calligraphy, high frequency and most purest and most positive frequency there is. Da. We just trace the Da. Then we're going to go to Quan, which is greatest, and the whole thing is Quan Chu is forgiveness. So we go down, then we go around. Now this is a little more complicated. So if you are having a hard time or struggling with it, what you can do is just do the circle and go down. Or you can just try your best to follow the pathway. It is good to follow it correctly, but sometimes you can't do it. So I heard one of the leading teachers say, if you are struggling to do this, the calligraphy, you can go down. And if you're doing the da, okay, go slowly. Then you go up, and you're having struggle. You're struggling here, and you're doing, so you can just go around like this and just try your best, okay? But if you can try your best to go down, up, down, cross, just like a triangle, down, go back up, down. Then you make a circle, like a circle, and down, and like an H right here, and then down like a Y. So even right now while you're practicing, you are really being blessed because you're connecting to the source calligraphy. This is a Tao calligraphy. So as you are connecting, drawing, tracing the pathway, you are just connecting, melding with the Tao calligraphy. And so when you do that, our negative messages that we carry on our soul, heart, mind, and body are being released. So we disperse that while we are bringing the light in. So that's why it is so powerful, because this Tao calligraphy has so much light. And as you know, light heals and can transform every aspect of our life. So let us trace this. You can trace it with putting your 5 fingers together, because each finger represents the 5 elements. So, it would be like the element would be like your wood element, the liver and the gallbladder, and it also other internal organs and body parts, as well as your emotional body of anger. So we try to transform that anger into patience, right? And then you go to your fire element here, which is the heart and the small intestines. Then we go to the right here, the earth element, the spleen, and your stomach, and the lungs would be the metal element, and the kidneys would be the water element. And so these are connected to our organs, right? And our emotional bodies as well. So when we are tracing with 5 fingers together, we are actually healing from head to toe, skin to bone, because we're using all of the elements. And if you were to go to classes, you will learn about the 5 elements. And so right now we're just doing the tracing, and I'm just going just on the surface while we're using the 5 fingers. Another way to trace is you can stand like you're holding a golden ball right in front of your lower abdomen area, where our foundational center is. Master Sha says when you do this tracing with your lower abdomen, he calls it the Tao, Tai Chi, you know, it's like this Tai Chi movement. So you're going to follow and make your abdomen move, the circle. Here I'm doing the circle. And now I'm going to go to the inside, draw the Da. You know, and just by doing the circle, my hands automatically goes in that direction. You know, some of you may want to do this. You know, you can actually but use your lower abdomen because Master Sha says this is a very powerful way to trace Tao calligraphy. Okay, Tao Tai Chi, Tao movement, right? So, and another thing I need to explain is when you start to trace, even if the music or the practice is over, and what if you're just about here? You need to complete tracing all the way to the bottom because this is called the oneness writing. You know, in Chinese Mandarin, they call it ibitsu, which is oneness writing. However, Master Sha have uplifted this ibitsu writing into Tao calligraphy transformative art because it transforms our soul, heart, mind, and body. So it is a very powerful, powerful calligraphy. So what we're going to do is make a request. So you can say, Dear the Tao Calligraphy Field, or Dear Da Quan Shu, greatest forgiveness, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer a blessing for my, and make a request at this time. Put in a request if you're going through some challenges in your life. And you know, some people may have pain. So if you want to really experience it, if you're going through any area that's painful, try and because we want to experience and see what happened after we did the practice, after we did this practice of tracing. Okay? And then say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always give love and thank you. Then you can also call in the holy beings of your choice, dear Jesus, dear, if you have any other saints or holy being that you resonate with, call them in because they'll come and they'll support you. So at this time, you say, please come and support as I do this blessing. Okay, so I will play the music of Da Quan Shu, which is greatest forgiveness. Okay, and now Master Sha is singing it. So here we have this Tao calligraphy with a very high frequency. The sound also has a very high frequency. Master Sha's voice alone can remove blockages as well. So we're doing both transformative art and the sound. Okay? So, Master Sha have many technology. He calls it Tao technology. And it is transforming the calligraphies, Tao song, Tao water. So, when you start to use these things, you're going to start to really feel rejuvenated, and healthy. So we're saying that this is a place to be so that you can experience that. Okay, I will play the music and we'll start to trace.
Da Quan Shu, Da Quan Shu, 书，
And visualize light in the area of your request. As you are tracing, visualize that light where you made a request for.
大宽恕，大宽恕，大宽恕，大宽恕，大宽恕，大宽恕。 I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. 'I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. 我原谅你，你原谅我，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。
So we say thank you, thank you, thank you to the Tao Calligraphy of Da Quan Shu. Now this was a wonderful practice because here we are doing it in the field and we are doing it with Master Sha's voice, his sound. But not only that, you know, I can't see how many of you are here, but Master Sha always talks about the power in numbers. And so when you have more people joining, and that's the reason why we are having these free complimentary sessions so that you can invite your friends. You know, you don't want to keep this secret to yourself. If it makes you feel good, you know, you want to help someone who really is in need. Master Sha always says, the purpose of our life is to serve. And so when you see someone who is suffering, tell them, come and join us. Let them experience the Tao calligraphy because it is very, very powerful. And you know, now Mother Earth is going through some very difficult, challenging times. And that's the reason why he was able to create these calligraphies for humanity so that we can live happier and healthier lives. And you know, right now, many of us were doing it for maybe our physical bodies. But as I said, the Tao calligraphy field can help not only the physical body, but our emotional body, our spiritual bodies, as well as our mental bodies. And also um, for relationships, for financial blessings, finances, you know. So these are things that we want you to, you know, when you go into the field, say if you are struggling with something, make a request because you are in the field. This is a powerful field. Now, I'm going to share with you a video um, about this uh, person who lost so much money. And when Master Shah says, how can I help you? He says, I want to make more money. I want more money. But he had lost like $100,000 or $1,000,000, you know. But um, we'll see the video and he'll tell us what happened. And I know I played this before, but there may be many new people that come on the line. So we need to, and this is an introductory, you know, session. So we need to share the things many times over and over. But even if you see it over and over, what happens is you're going to have an aha moment. You're going to say, "Ah, I didn't catch that part," you know. So let me see. Oh, uh, it's not. Let me see what happened here. Are you able to see the video? No. Let me try again. I'm going to share, and let me go to this. It's not coming up. I don't know why. It's not showing. Well, maybe it's saying I need to share a different video. Maybe I need to share the one. Let me see if I can share another one. If not, then we are going to do more practices. Okay, let's try and see if I can do this one. Are you able to see something? No?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just one white screen.
Oh, just a white screen. Wow, isn't that something? I'm not sure what happened. I should have tried. Okay, so I guess I'm not able to share those that were on my thing. Well, what I can do is we can do more practices. Okay, so as I said about David Meltzer, Master Shah created a Tao calligraphy for him, and he traced it 10 minutes a day very diligently. And because he had lost $100 million, I mean, yeah, 10 million, I think. But then after tracing it for several months, he said he was so busy, his business got so busy that he had to hire more people, and he actually made over $100 million. So, you know, um, I think it's important for us to know that it's not only our physical body that the Tao calligraphy can, you know, help us with, but also with our finances as well, with our relationships, you know, in our business, whatever. So I'm sorry I couldn't share that screen. I'm not sure what happened, but usually it comes right on. But you know, sometimes things like this happen, but there is a reason. Like today, when we had Dr. Shah TV, it was his launching, and all of a sudden people were trying to get on, and then they said it crashed because there's several million people trying to get on at a time. So we went on to another live stream and was able to get on. But as Master Shah says, sometimes when the frequency is so high, you know, uh, it happens. Things like this happen. But if it happens, it's a reason. There's always a reason. So what we're going to do now is maybe we needed to do more practices. So I'm going to share the Tao calligraphy. Okay. We're going to go to the field, I think. Let me see. We'll go to. Oh, there we are. So, as I said, this is greatest love, Da'ai, greatest forgiveness, Da Quan Chu, and greatest harmony, Da He She. Now, Da He She is, you know, not only being in harmony with people, it can also mean your organs, your system. You know, you have to have that in harmony with each other inside of your body as well to really have optimum health too. And so all of these calligraphies, they are very important, each of them, as you're tracing. So sometimes you look at the calligraphies and you connect. Oh, I'm connecting with greatest love. You trace greatest love then. If you connect with Da Quan Chu, then you trace Da Quan Chu. Okay, so at this time, what we're going to do is I would like for maybe if you have any problems in, you know, your physical body, or if you want us to help bless you today in the field, write in the chat if you're going through some challenges in your life, and we will place you in the center of this healing circle. You can unmute if you wish, you know, unmute and give us your name, and then we'll, okay, anybody? We all have healthy people. So, let me see if I can see the chat. I'll try to see. No, nobody wrote anything in the chat yet, so we're fine. Anybody want to unmute and say if you want us to serve you?
Hi, Annette. This is Akara. I would love to be added in the circle tonight. Thank you.
To make your silent request, Akara. Anyone else besides Akara? While I am changing my CD, I will place greatest light.
Mara put her name in too.
Annette,
Yes.
this is Betty.
Oh, hi, Betty.
Hi. Can you serve me for my back today?
Of course. Okay. So we'll put Akara and Betty in the field of the circle.
Thank you.
I want you to visualize the light. Just, you know, even if you don't know what Betty looks like or Akara looks like, just see a silhouette, a soul, and see this light surrounding, this Tao light surrounding these two souls in our healing circle, as we are going to offer love and blessings from the Tao calligraphy field to Akara and Betty. So we say, dear the Tao calligraphy healing field, we love you, we honor you, and we appreciate you. We are so grateful to be able to serve Akara and Betty for their requests. So they're making their silent request at this time. And you know, Betty just mentioned her back, so you can visualize Betty's back with this light. Okay, just see the light there. And then Akara can visualize the light, you know, in the area that she wish. And for the rest of us, we just visualize the light within them and around them. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will play the music of Greatest Light. As you know, Greatest Light transforms, heals, and transforms every aspect of your life. So when the light is coming in, you know that the darkness is being removed. The negative messages, negative information on our soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter, they're being removed so that you can heal faster. Okay? So let us play the music. You may trace for them as well.
Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the light. The light is inside me. Bright, bright, bright.
At this time, let's place our focus on Akara.
Bright, bright, bright. Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the light. The light is inside me. Bright, bright, bright.
And now let us put our focus on Betty and her back.
Bright, bright, bright. Great is light, great is light, great is light. is inside me. Bright, bright, bright.
And now both of them are feeling, receiving the light from the source, from the Tao Calligraphy field.
And there's two more people that wrote in the chat to Tamara and Miley.
I beg your pardon?
There's two people that wrote in the chat
Oh,
asking.
okay.
Tamara put her name in, and Miley.
Would you be able to read it for me?
Yes, so Tamara said that she's going through some challenges and would like to be included. And Miley wrote, thank you, Annette. Yes, I would also like to be included with a blessing for my lower back.
Wonderful. Okay, so we'll now place our focus on Tamara. Okay, for her request, make her request, and see the light flowing to that area, because the light is transforming that part of your body or that challenge that you're having. Okay, Tamara's.
E-I-O, E-I-O, E-I-O,
And now let us focus on Miley for her back.
E-I-O, 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 E-I-O,
Okay, let us give all the four of them the light from the source field coming in as most appropriate for their request. Master Sha's Tao song is so powerful.
E-I-O, E-I-O.
How means everything is perfect, all is well. So those of you who are in the circle, please know that all is well, excellent, perfect health. You know, and just say thank you, thank you, thank you, love you, love you, love you. We thank the Tao Calligraphy field for healing, blessing, transforming our lives. We are so very grateful. And then we can say, at this time, some of you may have turned on your treasures, so you say, please rest and respectfully return. However, our field is still activated for the rest of our session, but for those that receive the blessing, we are so very, very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, Love you. Wow, that was very, very powerful. You know, we have so many of you here, and we're in the field giving this light. And I'm hoping that those of you who are in pain are feeling much better. But you know, I'm going to give you a wisdom that sometimes when you are going through some pain, you know, what happens is when you are doing the practice in the field, it gets even more painful. You know, like one time I was sitting in and I was getting a blessing and I was doing it for my arm, you know, and it got really painful. But, you know, after the next day, I felt so much better, you know. So actually, everyone heals in a different way. So some of us, oh, like that, they feel good. Some of us might take another day because it has to integrate with whatever blessing that we receive. And the more practices that you do, the more you connect and do forgiveness and give gratitude, the virtue starts to flow and then you start to heal faster. Is there anyone who'd like to share what they felt? Even if you're just offering the blessing, you know, because I felt so much light going into all of them, and I could feel their gratitude, and so their hearts were open wider so that the blessing could flow even more.
Annette, this is Akara. I'll just share briefly what I was experiencing being a part of the circle and also sending the love and light and blessings to the others was just the power of the unity that, you know, you always mention, you know, just coming together, and that when we have each other in our hearts and minds, with the intention of the wellness for each other in such a selfless way, it really has such a significant accumulation of power added to the, you know, Tao calligraphy light. So I could just really feel the unity of everyone that was offering and receiving, really coming together and opening our hearts to each other was also just really touching and loving. Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for that wisdom, because that is so true. You know, I actually could feel that myself. It was so powerful because there's so many of you, and with your hearts open, you could just feel our love, you know, and our, you know, compassion for all of you who were in the circle, the four of you who were in the circle. So we're truly blessed. So thank you for sharing that. You know, Master Shah also gives another wisdom: heal one, heal all. So while we're healing each one of you, all of us were being healed as well. Transform one, transform all. So, you know, Master Shah's wisdom is priceless. And so when you come here, this is what you're getting. As you offer the love and your compassion, the virtue comes right back to you. Isn't that wonderful? And that's why sometimes when you're blessing someone else, as Nakara said, when she was offering the love and light to others, she could just feel, you know, all that oneness, that the power. And that's how it should be. You know, we're here to support each other, and we're very, very blessed that Master Shah creates a powerful field for us to be in so that we can, you know, transform our lives to live happier and healthier lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Annette, there's two comments too. I can just read those if
Thank
that
you.
works. So from Miley, she wrote, I felt the energy moving through my whole body, both when I was sending love and light to everyone and felt the power of us all together as one. Thank you for bringing us all together. Also deeply enjoyed the Tao tracing of the calligraphy with my belly. The flow was amazing. Mahalo nui loa.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, Miley. Oh, how
And
nice
then
to join us. And anyway,
Betty also wrote, it's always such a blessing to be in the Tao calligraphy healing field. The frequency helps to calm my back. Thank you for all the blessings from everyone. Thank you, Annette, and to Master Shah for giving us all the love and blessings to help us all.
Oh, thank you, Betty. Yes, I know. You know, and the more you do this, and you know, sometimes you say, oh, my back is still hurting, but that's okay. Slowly, you know, it's just like when you have a pain or you go to the doctor or to the chiropractor, you don't get it right away. Or even sometimes when you go for a massage, sometimes it gets even more painful when you come out of it. But after a while, when you connect with what you just received, slowly by slowly, it'll start to um, make you realize, wow, where did that pain go? Like I mentioned in one of my classes the other day. So that is so true. We all heal in different ways, but we're all healing together. So wonderful. So I'm so grateful that we're here to be able to do that. Now I'm going to try to share, and I'm hoping this one will work because this is the one for our um, healing circle. So let me share that. And I want to do it in the field so that it can become even more powerful. It doesn't seem to be working. Or maybe it is. Huh. Do you see a green book? The green book?
Yes, it's on there.
Wonderful. We can do the um, healing circle in the field. It's going to be so powerful. So everybody, now this is where we're going to purify our 7 soul houses and the Waijiao, which is right in front of our spinal column. And these are the spaces that we need to clear in order to heal from head to toe, skin to bone. And that energy, that's why we call it the energy circle. When the energy starts to move in these areas, purifying it, the blood starts to flow as well. And you know, Master Sha says in traditional Chinese medicine, they say when the energy is stagnant and not moving, the blood just is stuck there. And that is how we get sick. You know, we have tumors and all these other kinds of um, medical problems. So get that energy to move so that the blood can start to flow, you know. And so let us do this practice. And you can, if you want to, you can start with your hand. There are acupuncture points here as well as here, but you can place your hand like this and then start from the first soul house, go up and down. So this is a good active, you know, movement. But you can just sit and just visualize. And as Master Shah says, when you close your eyes, you go inward. You don't lose the energy by opening your eyes all the time. So you can watch it first, you know, the light going into the 7 soul houses and down the Waijiao. And then close your eyes and see it inside your body, that light in the 7 soul houses and the Waijiao, you know, purifying it and clearing it. Okay, so let us begin.
Hei heng hong a xi wong yu. 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 Hei heng hong a xi wong yu.
Now close your eyes and see the light inside of you.
Hei heng hong a xi wong yu. Hei heng hong a xi wong yu.
Wonderful. Let's see what. Okay, we'll do the rejuvenation circle, which is the matter circle, because this is also very important. Remember, we talked about Master Sha always talks about the oil in the oil lamp, right by your navel area. There's this you can't see it. It's a spiritual temple, like where it holds the oil lamp there, and the oil within that lamp needs to be filled in order for us to be energetic and in order for us to prolong our life actually. So in traditional Chinese medicine, they say when that oil is depleted, that's when we transition. Our heart stops beating. So we need to do these, and you can only fill that oil in that area, in the oil lamp, through spiritual practices. So today we're going to do that. How wonderful. In the field. We're in the field now. Remember, oh, how lucky we are to be in the field, to do this powerful practice to rejuvenate us, prolong our life. Okay? Now we go close. Put your hand closer to you.
有翁一西呀红恒黑。
Go up your body. And then up here you turn it and go
翁
out.
一西呀红恒黑。有翁一西呀红恒黑。
Now see it inside of you.
翁一西呀红恒黑。 有翁一西呀红恒黑。有翁一西呀红恒黑。有翁一西呀红恒黑。有翁一西呀红恒黑。
How we've made perfect. Everything's good, excellent, perfect health. How wonderful. Now we did these two powerful practices. We did the tracing of the calligraphies. Wow, what a blessing. So we need to thank our beloved teacher, and give the gratitude and the love to Dr. and Master Sha for created this powerful field for us. So we are truly, truly blessed. And I'm really grateful to have so many of you. As soon as I took off this screen, I was able to see the names. So thank you, Tamara, Ria, Marlene, Marie, Miley, Gregory, Claire, Chiemi, Brian, Betty, Akara, and Wendy for joining today, because your presence, as I said, and Master Sha always reminds us the power of the numbers that come, because we need to do our practices, right? Many of us receive blessings, but if you don't do the practice, we don't get the 100%. Heaven blesses us 50%. We need to do our part by doing these practices. And you can do it anywhere and anytime. But when you come into the field, the Tao calligraphy field, exponentially the power, you magnify the practice even more. So I thank each and every one of you. And so don't forget, we have Monday, we have the free Love, Peace, Harmony. I have my meditation, the first half hour, and after that I go to Tao Wellness. So we do the practices, not in the field, but in maybe a field like our doctor, but not in the Tao Chang, which is the level 1. The level 1, we have a membership program where you need to honor, because the frequency is so high, which it's 3 times a week, an hour at a time. And for the whole month, you can join this membership program for $88, So it is very powerful. And as Master Sha says, the reason why he created these Tao Chang field is because humanity is going through some difficult times, and we need to purify ourselves so that we can live happier and healthier lives. So I thank all of you for joining today because your presence makes the difference. You are serving. So I thank you all. Aloha and mahalo. Bye.
Thank you, Annette. Thank you.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Night. Oh, I just saw Miley's pigeon friend flew in the window. I wonder, is that what she said? I just saw it on the screen. Oh, that is so interesting. Okay, so aloha and bye, everybody.